So I think that one of the things, I mean, congratulations, first of all, on your performance. I understand you did 7 performances and sold out the Capitol Theater twice, which is more than I have, so that's pretty good. But the one thing I would say is that you've already learned a huge lesson about what it's like to be a performer. And although it's all fun, you really do have to put a lot of work in to do your best on stage. And I know that with people that think they can perform, the hardest thing to do is to turn around and face an audience. Because what you think you know in rehearsal, when you look at an audience, you know about half of it. You've got to figure out how to fill up the rest of the half. So you already have a huge amount of experience, you know, just from doing your show in front of people and understanding that things happen, that everything doesn't go smoothly, that you forget lines and people have to be prompted. And yet there's some kind of teamwork that makes it all work. And from what I hear and from what I heard today, we all have the talent to do it. So I think that, you know, a life in music is an unusual and very rewarding thing. It's not for everybody, but people who know it's for them, they're just compelled to do it. And I think the only thing you have to recognize is that it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication, and it takes a lot of luck. You have to just keep persevering. A year, it's too young to know what it's like to get a bad review. You just got all good reviews, right? Everybody said it was all great, everything. And you have to sort of have faith in yourself. Know that whatever you did, you could maybe do better if you work at it. And then not get too focused on being a star or well-known or anything. Always focus on the work. Everything else comes from that. I don't think that we ever thought that we would be, you know, where we are today. I think that we just, by the time we just forgot about being stars and trying to record music, that's when everything happened for us. We just paid attention to being a band and trying to be good. And you know, I must admit that even this long later, we still, every night, we try to do our best. And if we don't, we argue about it, we say what we could have done better, and that's thousands and thousands of performances later. So, but the most important thing is you enjoy it. Obviously, you enjoyed what you did. And for some of you, I'm sure you'd like to do more of it, and you should just do as much as you possibly can until either life gets in the way or you decide that this is what you're going to do. Congratulations. I don't know if any of that has been something that's of use to you.
Can I get a picture?
Does anybody have any questions? Grew up singing and playing an instrument. I did. You know, I didn't even know it was a big deal. I got a guitar when I was 10, and I always sang. And I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought everybody sang because my mother sang, my grandmother sang. And it wasn't until later that I realized not everybody sang, and not everybody was as distracted by music as I was. But yeah, I always did it, and I always loved it, and still do. First time I ever got noticed, like because I was in a band or something like that. The first time we ever got well, we had a song called "Try," which was a long time when we first started, and it was actually a hit. And we didn't really know what a hit. We knew what hits were from other people, but we didn't know what having a hit meant. And we were in an airport, and we came around, and all of a sudden, there was all these young people, and they screamed, and they started chasing us with a. You can't possibly mean us. And that was just an unbelievable reckoning. We thought, my God, this radio thing has a big effect.
What's your favorite color?
Can't you tell from the way I'm dressed? Blue.
That's my favorite.
How irritated is it to have so much running around you?
No, it's not irritating at all. It's not. You know, it's an honor to have people like you so much that they want to come talk to you. And in general, because of the type of band we are, people are usually nice. They're not psycho and crazy around us. We're not that kind of band. We don't bring out the psycho. So it's usually, 99% of the time, it's a nice experience.
Can you sing for us?
Oh, I don't have a guitar or anything. So You've already done this one better than I can do it, so I'll just do a lesser version right now. They met in a hurricane, standing in the shelter out of the rain. She tucked a note into his hand. Later on, they took his car, drove on down where the beaches are. He wrote her name in the sand, never even let go of her hand. Sometimes the world begins, sets you up on your feet again, and oh, it wipes the tears from your eyes. How will you ever know the way that circumstances go? Always gonna hit you by surprise. Well, I know my past, you were there in everything I've done. You are the one. Hi.
It was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you too. You two are awesome. Yes.
Do you enjoy singing to people?
I love it. You know what? It's funny because I didn't always love singing to people. I always used to curse my mother because she, well, not really curse her, of course, not to her face. Because she'd always say, "Oh, Jimmy, come down and play for my friends." And I'd be like 14 years old, my hair, my face, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. But I always did it. And frankly, it helped me learn how to play for strangers. And you have to know how to do that. You have to know how to sort of be able to get in your own head and sing and not worry who's looking at you. So, and now that I'm used to it, I mean, I love to sing. So, you got to have an audience.
You have a good voice.
Thank you. Nice question. Yes.
What's your favorite part of performing?
Well, there's a number of parts to it, you know, and I like them by different times. I like going out and performing now because I spent already 3 months making a record. But I think, honestly, the two parts that I like best, I like writing songs. I like the sitting alone and completing a song. And then I like to perform that for people and have them react to a new song. You know, it's nice to play the songs that people know. To play something that people don't know and they react, that's nice. Yes?
What do you like better, playing the guitar or singing?
Well, I don't think I could choose. I think I'm a better singer than I'm a guitar player, so if I had to choose, I'd pick singing, but I like doing them together. You want to know? Okay, you want to know something? Hey, you can check this out. This is how vain I am. We're going to perform on the Juno, right? Because we're getting the Hall of Fame. And I want to have a bit of beer, right? You said when's the last time I shaved? Right? And so I'm checking out what I look like on day 1 day. This is day 5. So I will pick one of those days and not shave that appropriate time. And this is day 5, and this might be the day. If you see the Junos and I have this amount of beer, it was day 5 I picked. Yeah. I don't know. It's always something that I've wanted to do. So I think for some people it's hard. It's a language that I've learned and that I understand. So I always felt like I could do it. I don't think I was very good at the beginning, but I learned how to do it. So, I mean, I think people can learn how to do it to varying degrees. You want to write songs?
Yeah.
Because don't be put off. I mean, you just could try. Like, nobody can do it when they start. Nobody. So you just learn. You just put something together. Play it for your friends, and they go, "Oh my God, that's great." And you think, "Probably not." And then the next one's better. The next one's better. Just got to keep that. Your show? No, I'm sorry, I didn't. I've only heard. It's legend now. Oh, I play piano. I play a bunch of string stuff. I can play mandolin and ukulele and all that kind of stuff. I play piano. I play harmonica. Just the stuff that's part of the roots stuff, you know.
What was the first musical instrument you've ever learned how to play?
It was guitar. I always wanted to play guitar when I was young, and I got a guitar when my hands were big enough to actually have a full-size guitar. So when I was about 10, I got a guitar. Yes?
One last question.
Okay. Well, the very first song that I ever wrote was a song I wrote in high school, and I think it was called Pick the Time. And it was, you know, it was sort of about being in high school and not being very happy. And it was a bit of a, you know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It sucks being in high school.
I was glad to get out.